One of the highlights of this year's London Wine Fair was going to be the presentation of the winners of our first ever Buyers Awards. Obviously, circumstances mean that that's no longer possible, at least in person. But we weren't going to let a thing like a global pandemic get in the way of rewarding our winners. So, like so many other things, we've moved it online. Hannah Tovey, head of London Wine Fair, is currently on furlough, so I'm afraid you just have me alone as competition director to bring you the final results. We set up the Buyers Awards with one simple goal in mind: to reward the people who make the whole wine trade tick. What were we looking for? Well, obviously the core elements of buying are common across the industry. Whether you're buying for a supermarket or a pub, your job is to find the best wines at the best prices that are most going to interest your customers. Yet within this there are big differences. A restaurant isn't looking for the same things as a wine bar or an independent merchant or a website. And when it came to judging, we needed people who fully understood the particular nuances of each area. So, as well as hundreds of entries, we had amazing judging panels. People who were legends in their field, people, in other words, whose judgment we could trust. We unveiled the shortlisted candidates for our Buyers Awards at this year's now sadly ironic preview event at the end of February. And now the time's come to tell you who has risen to the very top to take the overall award in each category. To help recreate some of the atmosphere of the actual awards ceremony, we've sent the winners their certificates and asked them for a few words. It's kind of like the Oscars, only without the dresses or Ricky Gervais. Let's start with our two on-trade awards. First up, we have Pub Buyer of the Year, where our shortlisted candidates are Joe Eames from Peach Pubs, Guillaume Mao from ETM, and Roberta Neve from Heineken Star Pubs and Bars. Our judges were really impressed with our winners' willingness to embrace innovation, to keep trying new things to engage with their customers, and also to adapt to their formula to fit the demands of different venues. As London Wine Fair's Hannah Tovey put it, this is a hard job across a diverse estate and they are doing it brilliantly. Our winner is ETM's Guy Mao.
Thank you very much to all judges for the award. It means a lot to me, especially to be the first Wine Buyer of the Year winner. I really wasn't expecting it due to the level of the other contender, and even less so to receive it in my living room, but I guess that would make it even more special and memorable. I wish the award many years to come and a great future, and thank you very much again.
Thanks for that, Guy. Our next on-trade award is for Restaurant Buyer of the Year, sponsored by Wines in India. And our shortlisted candidates are John Clement from Casual Dining Group, Mark Quick from Hawksmoor, Tom Ross from Polpo, Alejandro McIntyre Vera from Curious Restaurants, and Charlie Young from Vinoteca. This was a really close-fought category, so it was interesting that what made our winner here stand out was their lack of ego. Of course, they had a sound grasp of the commercial side of putting a list together, but it was the way that they created a process across their group that allowed others to shine that was so impressive. It was clever, selfless, and seamless. As Martin Lamb put it, it's a really wholesome approach to wine buying. And the winner is Mark Quick from Hawksmoor.
Hi everybody, I just wanted to make a quick video just to say what an honour it is to receive the award of Restaurant Wine Buyer from the London Wine Fair, and just to say that I absolutely could not have been here in this position without the help of my amazing team and everybody at the Hawksmoor. So until we could all be together again to raise a glass, to celebrate properly, I just want to say thank you again so much. It means such a lot. Cheers.
Okay, from here we're moving on to our Rising Star Award, sponsored by Inotria. This was open to buyers across the on and off trade, but only those under the age of 35. People, in other words, who are doing great things now and will go on to be absolute rock stars of the buying world over the next 10 years. Our shortlist was Daniel Grigg from Museum Wine, Sarah Knowles MW from the Wine Society, Shane McHugh from Goodman Canary Wharf, and Jordan Wiltshire from the Angel Taste of Devon. There were some super strong entries here, suggesting that the future of wine buying in the UK is in really good shape. But in a strong category, our winners still stood out. Their entry had personality, wit, and plenty of commercial savvy, and their love for the job and the products really shone through. This year's Rising Star Award goes to Sarah Knowles MW from the Wine Society.
Hi, I'm Sarah Knowles, one of the buyers at the Wine Society, and I'm sorry I'm not with you now at the London Wine Fair, but thank you ever so much for giving me the award of the Rising Star Buyer this year in your inaugural Wine Buyer Awards. Congratulations to all those shortlisted and all those winners. I hope we all get to pop some corks soon and celebrate. Cheers.
Thank you, Sarah. Our next award is the Online Wine Buyer Award. Shortlisted candidates are Monika Gienesz from Best of Hungary, Tom Harrow from Honest Grapes, and Ben Robson of Bat and Bottle. We had a very wide-ranging set of entries here, with businesses from young to old and tiny to quite sizable, so it wasn't easy for our judges, but three things attracted them to our winner: their ability to continually adapt and hone their business model, their obvious warmth and sincerity, and the fact that they could back up their very evident human skills with cold hard facts and figures. As Angela Mount put it, they continue to push innovation and drive sales, and the figures prove it. The winner of our Online Wine Buyer of the Year award is Ben Robson of Bat and Bottle.
Ben from Bat and Bottle, thank you so much, London Wine Fair, for this award. Online Wine Buyer of the Year. It's brilliant. I'm honoured. Genuinely, truly, the recognition's fantastic. Wouldn't have been able to do it without Emma and Matt, who I work with, and our wonderful Italian suppliers. Can't wait to taste your 2020 wines after you've had 2 solid months in the vineyards to work it yourselves. It's going to be great. Look forward to racing glass with you all. Bye.
Thanks for that, Ben. Finally, we come to our off-trade awards. First up, we have the Independent Wine Merchant Award, where our shortlisted candidates are Paddy Ayres from Fenwick Limited, Chris Piper from Christopher Piper Wines, and Hal Wilson of Cambridge Wine Merchants. From an impressive range of entries and a strong shortlist, our winner was nonetheless a deserved champion. Their entry dripped with dynamism and innovation, a go-ahead business that knows its producers, its products, and its customers, and is happy to keep trying new ways of bringing them together. As Ruth Yates pointed out, our winner is both a good buyer and a salesperson. And that winner is Hal Wilson of Cambridge Wine Merchants.
Hi, Hal Wilson here, thanking the London Wine Fair for making me their first Independent Wine Buyer Award winner. Yes! The world has changed in unimaginable ways since I entered the awards, not least for the wine fair itself. But lockdown has only accentuated the values that I, Cambridge Wine Merchants, and the independent sector hold most dear. Being an essential part of our local food and drink community, informing, educating and having fun. Working in solidarity with the winemakers whose wines we love so much. Winemakers, we love you. Thank you for making the wines that bring so much pleasure to our customers. Please keep doing it. Doing things in our own way, adapting to change, and sharing those ways with our big indie family. Vive la Vendépendance! Huge thanks to my buying team at Cambridge Wine Merchants. Our enthusiasm to uncover great winemaking talent lies at the heart of the exceptional range we sell. So thanks Brett, Stuart, Alice, James, Giancarlos. This award is for all of us.
Thank you, Hal, and well done. Our final award is for Supermarket Buyer of the Year, and our shortlisted candidates are Victoria Anderson of Booths, Sarah Butler from the Co-op, and Georgina Horton of Sainsbury's. This was perhaps the hardest category of all to judge. Our panel narrowed it down to this shortlist quite quickly, but picking a winner took a long time. There was a great deal of discussion. In the end, however, our winner's commercial acumen saw them through. Their entry was detailed, clear, and, crucially, supported by solid figures. They had category knowledge, a well-honed instinct for NPD, and a willingness to go left field at times. Achieving 10% growth in a static market was a real achievement. She is, as Drinks Business's Patrick Schmidt pointed out, a buyer to watch. And that buyer, our supermarket wine buyer of the year, is Georgina Horton of Sainsbury's.
Thank you so much for voting for me as Supermarket Wine Buyer of the Year. I'm really thrilled. It's such an honour. It's thanks to working with great suppliers and a company like Sainsbury's that allows me to bring new and exciting wines to our shelves. I love working in the wine industry. It's a fantastic trade, and I'm really excited about what the next year has to bring.
And thank you, Georgina. Before finishing up, we just wanted to give a special mention in the last category to Victoria Anderson from Booths. Hers was a wonderful entry, polished, professional, comprehensive, creative. She was very unlucky indeed not to take top spot in what, as I said, was a very tight category. So our judges thought she merited a special commendation beyond simply being shortlisted. So well done, Victoria. Anyway, that's it for this year. We hope you've enjoyed the awards, albeit online. All the details will be on the website shortly, and we hope to catch up again in person soon. Until then, thanks to all those who entered this year, congratulations to our winners, and stay safe until, with luck, we'll meet up again at London Wine Fair in 2021.